Go. This is for Sun, Moon, and Ascendant, and if you have a lot of Capricorn aspects, this is for you. Capricorn, you have not been feeling yourself. Feeling a little bit edgy. Feeling a little lazy. Not super happy in your home. What's happening, Capricorn? You're not feeling it? You're not feeling the love? It looks like maybe you've made some investments that didn't come through the way you expected. And now you're trying to fix it. You're not feeling the love. Maybe people in your family aren't connecting with you. Maybe your friends aren't connecting with you. Maybe you feel like you're doing all the work. Maybe that's what's going on, eh? You're not feeling that people are putting the effort into relationships with you. And, you know, that's fair. That's fair. That has value. But maybe you need to tell them that's how you feel so that they know. Not everybody's as smart as a Capricorn. Even in your love affairs, it looks like maybe there's, you know, sometimes people just take each other for granted, and sometimes we got to speak up and say, hey, dude, over here, you know, and maybe that's all it takes, just to remind people to not take things for granted, you know, not take life so for granted. The other thing it looks like, Capricorn, is maybe you haven't found your work niche. You've been sort of popping in and out of ideas or jobs and not really focusing on exactly what you want to be doing. Or even if you're in a job that has been a long-term job, it looks like maybe you've been walking on the surface and not really digging in, not really getting involved, or not really getting to the nitty-gritty part of the job. Maybe there's something like that needs to happen. There's some changes that need to happen to make you feel more engaged or more committed, more interested. Definitely some energy has to move for that to happen. Maybe you haven't put a lot of energy into the workplace, and now you're thinking about, you know, how you can do that, how you can get more involved, and what it is you need to do to make yourself feel good. Because there's an element of boredness here as well. I can see that, or, you know, lack of doing what you want to do or doing what you feel connected to, that kind of a thing. So maybe you need to go to the right parties, or maybe you need to go to the right activities, events, things like that will allow for you to be more involved and connected to what it is you want to be doing. Because it looks to me like Capricorn is just not in the right element. They're not in the right area. They're not in the right element at all. Some of you Capricorns might be thinking that your relationship is going too slow, and maybe you're thinking about stepping out. Seriously, there are a few Capricorns that I can see here have thought about stepping out, and who would know, right? Well, that is a problem if you get caught. And also, not every Capricorn, but many Capricorns do have a conscience and will have trouble holding that secret in, and it will affect you in ways that maybe you didn't expect. So I don't know, I'm just saying, you may not be able to hide that energy if you do that, if you do step out. But I can see some of you Capricorns will indeed step out, okay? But I'm saying it's not a good idea. It looks like if you're not careful, you'll be found out, and you're thinking that you're not going to be found out, but I'm telling you, you will be found out. So don't do it in the month of May, okay? Because it looks like that will be revealed if you're the one who does it. And I'm saying it, so listen. So most of you Capricorns look like your bodies are strong, your bodies are healthy. Although I am seeing that there might be maybe a small percent of you dealing with lower vibrational energy. So maybe there's a prostate problem, maybe there's an ovary problem, maybe there's something like that needs to be addressed. If that's the case, I'm being told to tell you to get on it. There are herbs that can help with prostate issues. There are herbs that can help with ovaries and, you know, fallopian tubes. And there's other things too, you know, that can help with it. But you don't have to be drastic about your healing methods or choices. All right, they can be more simple. So then, as far as the workplace energy, I do see some changes coming in the coming month. So May looks like there's going to be some changes. If you've been feeling like you haven't been doing what you want to be doing, opportunities are going to be coming your way this month of May. So I'm really glad to say that. Probably not the first 2 weeks, but the latter 2 weeks of the month of May. Okay? So yeah, I think that's going to be a good thing. I do see some wining, dining, dancing activities, outdoor activities, things like that, that will improve your relationships. And that's a good thing. So if you are looking to get more involved in play, and you and your romantic partner getting out there and having more fun, yes, you and your friends, all of it. Go out there, get that done. Go have some fun, okay? It's definitely going to be a good month for you to sort of let go and let God kind of speak, you know, have some fun out there. Not too much fun. Remember what I said, you'll get caught if you're not careful. All right. So overall, I think you're going to make the best of your situation. There will be some conversations this month that will help alleviate some of the concerns that you're dealing with. And like I said, with your family life, you just need to speak up, and people will start to make some changes that you'll feel better about, okay? That's what I have for you. For love, more play. I am seeing some concerns about if there's someone who's pregnant in your family. I'm being told to tell you to be extra mindful, extra careful, extra watchful with that pregnancy. There could be some issues down the road that'll start showing up again in the latter month of May. Okay. As far as, you know, working and making money, like I said, new opportunities are going to show themselves in this coming month. But you're still going to have to do a lot of work to keep the ball rolling, and in order to make money. And if there is some investments, as I spoke of, that had you concerned and worried or irritated, I see you coming through to save the day. And you'll be waving your sword in order to cut through the bullshit to get what it is you want done. That's for Capricorn.